This week, something's brewing.
You went in to get yourself a drink.
Not this time of day.
Our house hunters are in the last chance saloon.
There is a sense of urgency, yes.
She's about to have a baby.
Yeah.
Sometimes the glass is half empty.
It's a bit like my nan's old house.
It is a nan's old house.
Other times, half full.
Wow, it's huge.
We've even got a brawl on our hands.
We've already had a pump shop.
But our challenge is to make it.
Way to a man's heart is by the pub.
Certainly the way to Phil's heart.
Before kick-out time.
There's a puddle.
No, stop it.
This week, we're in the sunny East Midlands with two talented couples. But do they have vision for property?
My pair have been busy creating, and their premiere production is due in less than a month.
I have a pair of film and theatre fans who need a property for props and pets.
With you as their leading lady, I'm sure there'll be drama. First up, the county of Northamptonshire is home to some of the most beautiful countryside in England and less than an hour from London by train.
Properties here cost less than half of those in the capital, with Northants homes selling for an average price of just under £230,000.
Neighbouring Leicester, one of the biggest cities in the East Midlands, was ranked as one of the top 10 English cities to live and work in a 2017 report, beating London and Manchester.
The remains of King Richard III were discovered buried in Leicester, but we need to unearth a palace for our house hunters.
Our first couple are both illustrators. Claudia, who grew up in Paris, and Essex-born Tom, met at work.
You walk in because you had an interview and I was like, well, it's quite good looking. It's high candy for the office.
But it was over a year until they got together.
It wasn't a booty call.
A booty call. We went on a date. We went on a proper date. She was just a really lovely person and very giving and creative and just didn't want to leave, I guess.
Soon Tom popped the question, but that wasn't the only surprise in store.
We were planning on getting married and then get a house and then have babies. The baby decided to come first. She'll be on the journey with us.
She can help us move.
With the stalk due in a month, the race is on to find these lovebirds a nest.
Northamptonshire is perfect. It's an hour away from London, and there will be occasion where we will need to go in to London for work.
For them, space is a priority, as their plans to extend their family don't stop at the birth of their baby.
We'd like a bigger house where we can have pets.
I think we'll start with cats, then have a rescue dog, and then a dwarf goat.
She really wants a goat.
I really
Well, it's a new one on me. Tom and Claudia both work from home, so a decent office area is a must.
And to top it off, like me, Claudia loves to get crafty.
Because I do a lot of crafting and doll making, it would be nice to have a craft room. We thought that it would be nice to make dolls of Phil and Kirstie. Tom suggested they could be voodoo dolls.
Not to put too fine a point on it, Phil, you'd better be on top form.
I wish you'd called me a little earlier to sort this out. How long have I got?
Well, about 4 weeks.
Okay.
It could happen at any point,
Yeah,
so
it could
be
not.
prepared.
My skills cease at finding a house. Tell me about your search up to date.
About 7 places we've seen.
Yeah, and all in Wellingborough. Mainly because it's the closest that we could afford and still had a connection to London.
What's the budget?
Our max is 175.
And what are you hoping to find for that?
3 bedrooms, but most importantly need somewhere to work.
Anything else?
Garden, because we're desperate to have some pets. Ideally, in the future, have a dwarf goat.
Okay.
I'd love
You've thought this through quite well.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to have a small space where I do my crafting.
What kind of things are you crafting?
So I make dolls. I've made a little one for you.
Oh, really?
And a one for Kirstie.
Oh, that's fantastic. I even think you might have got my hair right. You might have been quite generous. Thank you. We better get cracking because baby could arrive at any moment.
There's a puddle.
No, stop it. Come on.
With a deposit and a mortgage, Tom and Claudia have a budget of £175,000. They're looking for 3 bedrooms for their growing family, a workspace so they can both work from home, and a craft area for Claudia.
They want good transport links back to the capital for work meetings and are also after a garden for a plethora of pets.
Both of this week's searches are in the healthy housing market of the East Midlands.
As Tom and Claudia don't know Northants well, I'm going to be taking them further afield than Wellingborough to some towns I think would suit them.
Whilst I'll be hunting an hour northwest in and around Leicester, seeking a house for another creative couple. Karen and Mike are also buying their first home together, with Karen's 4-legged friend Harley in tow.
I think we were looking for something bigger for both of us, but obviously a dog is kind of like 3 of us really, because he's a big, he's a big chocolate Labrador. So
there's no ignoring him. I actually think Harley prefers him more than me.
Charity worker Mike fell for fellow movie fan Karen 2 years ago.
We met at a Jurassic Park film screening night. I went as Sam Neill's character, and you went as
Laura Dern.
And drama's in the blood. Karen's job will play a big part in their choice of home.
My must-haves: off-road parking. I run a performing arts academy. I need to load up all the equipment that I need. We've been looking at 3-bedroom properties with a view to using one of those bedrooms as an office space. And the room that I'm using is not only an office, it's also a costume store, it's a prop store.
Mike and Karen have been house hunting for 10 months, but the life challenges they faced recently have stalled their search.
My mum had dementia, but before she passed away, my dad passed away all of a sudden a few months before, which was completely unexpected. Obviously, I'm putting in some of the inheritance that I've got, so I kind of want to make sure that it's a good investment. My mum and dad would want me to do something good and serious with someone that I love.
But now the clock's ticking on this pair's search.
Mike owns a lovely apartment where we're not allowed dogs. I'm renting a house which has just been sold. It could be as soon as 4 weeks to get out. I would say there is a sense of urgency, yes.
But despite the need for speed, this couple are dawdling when it comes to deciding what they want.
This is a big purchase for us both, and you know, hopefully Kirstie and Phil can help us.
We need
someone to kick us up the proverbial.
Well, Kirstie's shoes are looking particularly pointy today.
Karen, Mike, £230,000, 1 garden, 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
We see a house that ticks a lot of boxes, but then we think perhaps we might see something a little bit better.
How much work are you happy to do to a property?
We've had a tough year with losing my parents. We don't want to have a project. I think replacing a bathroom, a kitchen, something where the whole room would be done.
I don't think we're particularly fussy about the kitchen.
An open-planned one is nicer.
In terms of the bathroom, I hadn't realised before we started this search how important a bath was to me.
Your rental property is no longer going to be available, so there is a degree of pressure.
Yeah.
On paper, there should be a problem with your search.
Well, on paper and in reality often aren't the same thing. With inheritance, savings and a mortgage, Mike and Karen's top budget is £230,000.
They're after a property that's open plan and in move-in condition, with 3 bedrooms, so 1 can be Karen's office.
Mike wants good public transport to his workplace in Leicester, and Karen needs off-street parking to easily load and unload drama props from her car. Finally, Chocolate Lab Harley needs a dog-friendly garden and plenty of walks nearby.
You went in to get yourself a drink, didn't you?
No, not at this time of day.
You did.
I just came in the back.
Look at your disappointed little face.
Had to wander through.
Tell me about your couple.
Their budget is 175 grand. She gives birth in a month.
Oh.
So
You always do this, Phil. You always think just because someone's about to pop, they'll definitely buy a house.
buy a house. So impressed by value for money.
Oh, you heard it here first. Phil's moving to the East Midlands.
Well, I mean, it takes an hour.
No, you're dead right.
But you'll need to put your own search on hold, Phil. You've got that baby bump to think about.
I'm starting our search in Kettering, just over 8 miles north of Wellingborough.
From here, Tom and Claudia can get to London in an hour.
It's not an area that they know, but Kettering's got plenty of craft and vintage shops that should appeal to their creative side. And I think this spacious Victorian-style property could make these parents-to-be feel right at home.
So this is my first little offering. That, in actual fact, is a preschool. So in terms of your nursery situation, will be well taken care of. Yeah. Come in and see what you think.
Sounds good.
This characterful Victorian-style terrace features a large open-plan lounge diner with plenty of room for a home office. The kitchen is well finished, but the bathroom being downstairs is a compromise.
If they can live with that, upstairs are 3 bright bedrooms ripe for conversion into a nursery and workcraft space.
There's a decent-sized garden that would even work if Claudia did get a dwarf goat. Let's just hope the neighbours don't mind a bit of bleating. This house is on the market at just under £160,000, 15 grand under their budget.
This house is actually deceptively spacious.
Wow.
Double reception.
I love it.
And you have got 3 bedrooms, but that could also be a workspace.
Yeah, it would work well.
Nice, interesting fireplace.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wood-burning stove. And then the kitchen, they spent a bit of money on.
It's very good.
The downside of this house is that that's the bathroom.
Right.
Okay. But I do like the little step. So for me, it makes it like slightly more exciting. Yeah, actually I can deal with this.
So that's the rub of this house.
There's always going to be one thing in one of the houses that's not quite perfect, and we're prepared to work around that.
Come on. 3 great bedrooms up there.
An accommodating pair, Pip.
I think they were probably just being a bit polite about the downstairs bathroom, but it is a good start.
That's the perfect size for a nursery.
Yeah, the light as well. It's really nice. I mean, it's an adequate size. It's not massive.
Yeah, but that's the thing we're not too fussed about, like the bedroom, because we just go there to sleep. Because
yeah, we don't do anything else in the bedroom other than sleep.
She clearly thinks that bedroom was the master. Well, she's in for a big surprise.
Oh, wow. So that's the master bedroom. Oh, wow, it's massive. This, for me, would work better as an office and a craft room. Have a bedroom there, the nursery there.
So what do you reckon? Could we live here?
Oh, totally.
And I've got another trick up my sleeve.
The garden faces west.
Oh, wow.
There's plenty that you could do with it.
Oh, I really like it, yeah. Oh.
Probably room for your goats.
Yeah, definitely
squeeze a
at
goat
the
in
back.
here.
Yeah. But how did you get on upstairs?
I thought this room was the master bedroom. And when we walked to the 3rd room, I was like, wow, it's huge.
It's a lot bigger than it looks.
I'm really encouraged by the first house.
OK. Happy to move on?
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff.
You couldn't ask for a better start, Pip.
Well, with Claudia about to pop, I'm feeling the pressure to deliver.
My search for this pair is going to focus on the suburbs of South Leicester.
Mike and Karen's top spot is the historic village of Ayleston, just over 3 miles southwest.
But first, I'm taking them to Rowley Fields, just over a mile northeast. It's not an area they're familiar with, but it fits Mike's commute to work, and there's a pub and a lovely park nearby for Harley, and the house is top-notch too.
Rightio, so what do we think location-wise?
It's not where I would originally think of.
The nearest thing is the good dog walking, and then you're about 25 to 30 from town on the bus. OK?
Yeah,
OK.
Fantastic, thank you.
That sounds like faint praise to me, Kirstie.
Don't speak too soon, Phil. Outside this semi-detached house has the off-street parking for Karen. The property has recently been developed, so there's no work required here.
Downstairs is exactly the open-plan living space they were after. And upstairs are 3 bedrooms and that all-important tub for Karen.
Through the patio doors, there's a great big garden for Harley. This one has a guide price of £220,000, 10 grand under budget.
You've got the absolute open plan.
Wow.
Wow.
We wanted new and fresh and open planned, and I think this is definitely got all those 3 things.
Come and see the kitchen.
Very nice, yes.
It's lovely to be able to directly access the garden. Obviously, it needs TLC. Karen, you're frowning a little.
No, I'm just trying to picture bits and pieces and how much smaller that would make the place feel.
How tall are you, Mike?
6 foot, I think.
If Mike was inclined to, at any point, lie on the floor, we could experiment with that.
I'm not sure he's got a choice there, Kirstie.
That's a two-seater sofa, there we are. I think that probably illustrates how big this room is.
I think we just need to leave him there a little bit longer just so I can really get my head around that. I think I want to see more.
You two go and have a look upstairs
thank you.
and see what you think. I think Mike and Karen are starting to see the charms of this house, but it needs to be enough to make them warm to an unfamiliar location.
We've got a bath, which is what you were after, and I do love a power shower.
OK, definite box room.
Every house hunt I have ever worked on requires a degree of compromise.
It's like a desk and a chair.
Karen's seen this big house, which suits her in lots of ways, but I suspect she will head back to her preferred location.
It's like you've done this before, Kirstles.
Share with me what's going through your heads.
I'd be interested to know how easy it would be to get to Ayleston Village, which is the area that we had a heart set on, really.
Back to the old location?
I think so.
OK.
Thank you.
Clearly, their hearts are still in Ayleston, so that's where we need to head to next.
I've had a better start with Tom and Claudia, but now I'm taking a risk and showing them something completely different. Nearly 40 miles away in Northamptonshire, I'm taking my pair to a small town just over 25 minutes east of Wellingborough.
So we are now in Raunds. Reason for that is I wanted to do two things. Introduce you to a new area and show you round what I think is the first non-Victorian terraced house.
It's planned, but it doesn't put me off.
It's a 20-minute drive to Wellingborough Station, so that would be, on the times that you do have to go to London, that would be how you'd get there. This is about space and value for money.
Good.
Come on in.
This more modern style of house offers better proportions and it's still within budget.
There's a large living room leading to the kitchen and a bright conservatory that Tom and Claudia could use as an office. There's also the bonus of a downstairs loo and shower room.
Upstairs, there are the 3 bedrooms thereafter, plenty of room for a growing family, as well as another bathroom.
There's also a dog, cat and goat-friendly garden at the back. It's on the market for offers over £170,000, so still 5k under budget.
So it's a very different layout from anything that you're more used to, but it has great proportions.
Big.
Kitchen and then a conservatory. I had that earmarked as playroom or workroom, you know, office.
I was thinking office.
It's a bit tighter upstairs. See some more?
I'm quite keen to see out there.
At a staggering 90 foot long, this garden's got the wow factor.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's pretty sensational, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a small holding.
You can have a herd of goats.
And some chickens and some vegetables.
It's
Pretty much
really
a
good.
ride-on mower.
Yep, plenty of space outside, Phil. Though upstairs, it's a little cosier.
Okay, so that would be like baby's room, isn't it?
Yeah, he said it was small upstairs, but this is not so bad.
Yeah, it's a good size.
Yeah. All of these rooms are adequate.
Yeah.
You could even have an office in here quite comfortably. It's difficult. I was kind of hoping it would be easy.
They're both naturally very positive people, which is excellent. But at the same time, baby's due in a month, so they've got to make some decisions. Having said all of that, I don't think that I've quite got it right yet.
Best let them be the judge of that, Phil.
So what do you reckon? Is it worth 170,000 of your finest British pounds?
I'm not too sure yet because I think my heart is still on the first property.
I just need to think about that commute.
I have got 2 more properties that I'm going to be really proud to show you. So.
Okay.
I don't think this is the one for them, but it's good to hear property 1 is still on their minds.
Back in Leicestershire, I'm in Mike and Karen's favourite village, Old Ayleston, where we found a gem of a property. But to help them see this place as a diamond in the rough, I've brought my own.
I should have shown them this first. It's just round the corner from their favourite pub.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Right.
Welcome. You know exactly where we are.
Yes, we know this area quite well.
I like the view as you look down the street.
I like
At the pub.
Yeah. The last house we saw was internally exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah.
This house is not. So don't be put off. If you can go into this house
putting the walls of the previous house and the floor of the previous house around it.
I wish I knew what you were talking about sometimes.
Oh, Phil, you never know what I'm talking about, and I think it's safer and better that way.
Thank you.
As long as they understand you.
This house needs updating, but it would be a great investment for Mike's inheritance, and they could make it just as good as Property 1. On the ground floor, the long hall leads to the kitchen, an open-plan lounge diner with patio doors to the garden.
Upstairs, there are 3 good-sized bedrooms, one of which could be Karen's office and a shower room, which could easily fit a bath.
The enclosed garden could keep Harley safe and happy, and there's a garage, the perfect prop store for drama teacher Karen.
This one's on the market for offers in the region of £200,000. That's 30 grand under budget, which would help with the refurb.
Come in.
Wow.
So it's very simple. Strip the walls and redo the floors. Anybody can do it for you.
I don't feel like I have the vision to do anything big, anything that involves knocking down walls, anything.
No walls. I swore no
but
walls.
something like
I
this,
meant
where it's just a case of updating it, I think that's manageable. And actually, I'm quite excited by the thought of it.
Karen's warming to this place, though I'm not so sure about Mike.
I think I'm in a slightly different place, but
Why don't you go upstairs with Phil?
that's great.
That sounds rude.
I'm counting on you to help Mike see the potential here.
This bedroom overlooks the lovely garden. It's all cosmetic. It's all doable.
To be honest, it looks a bit like my nan's old house.
Yeah, well, it is a nan's old house. But does the house give you the feeling that you're after?
In all honesty, not quite at the moment.
I'm trying my best, Kirstles. I think it's time for you to play your joker.
So here we are. Lovely big long garden, but better than that, look at this. How about that for storing your stuff?
Perfect size.
So you looked pretty thrilled, and Mike looked close to horrified.
Yeah. Perhaps he feels it might be more of a challenge than he's willing to take on.
How are we going to talk him round?
I wouldn't want to persuade Mike to live somewhere that his heart isn't in.
His heart's in the pub. His heart doesn't need to be in the house until it's finished.
Way to a man's heart is via the pub.
Absolutely. Yeah, I firmly. Certainly the way to Phil's heart, let me tell you.
I beg your pardon, Kirstie. Hopefully Karen can call on her creativity upstairs.
Built-in wardrobes.
It's getting difficult to see past the old-fashioned furniture and design that's already here.
So imagining that out, different colours.
Does she like this?
Really, really, really likes it, yeah. But she said she wouldn't want to push Mike to buy it.
I think someone's going to have to push Mike, because it's a cracking house. He's not feeling it.
It's a lot of imagination is what you have to do, I think, on this house.
He's not the one that works from home. Karen works from home. Off-street parking for her car for her work.
Yeah.
A garden for her dog.
Yeah.
But there's one thing that isn't very Karen.
No bath.
No bath. I think there's room for a bath, you know.
OK.
OK.
How are you getting on?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. There is a lot of work to be done.
I started to feel progressively more fed up as I went from room to room.
That this house ticks so many boxes. Fiscally, it's the right thing to do the work.
You've got time to think about it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best
And
thing.
you've got that time. Yeah. Okie doke.
OK, thank you.
Not at all.
I knew this house was a bit of a gamble, but it would be a sound way to invest Mike's inheritance if they're willing to do the work.
We're in Wellingborough. It's less than an hour to London by train and one of the property hotspots of the East Midlands. Tom and Claudia have already viewed 7 houses here, but I've got one they won't have seen before. This pretty Victorian terrace isn't even on the market yet. It's just been done up, and I've heard from my sources the vendor will sell today for the right price.
We're in quite a good spot this morning because, given the commutability,
Yeah.
I think it's very well priced. He will sell it today for 173,000.
OK.
Excited.
Come on then.
This terraced property has got a big, bright, open-plan lounge diner, part of which could easily be converted into a workspace. And there's a brand new kitchen that overlooks the small garden. The compromise here.
Upstairs, there are the 3 bedrooms that Tom and Claudia want and a modern bathroom. This property's ready to move into and could be theirs for just under £173,000.
Oh,
Double
yeah.
reception room.
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
massive.
wow. It's really big.
Yeah.
It's nice and bright.
And come and see what there isn't through here. There is not a bathroom.
Yay!
Okay, cool.
They're looking happy so far, but without a goat-friendly garden, you could end up Billy No Mates, Phil.
The garden is on the smaller side.
It's cute.
No room for goats, I don't think.
No,
Yeah,
even
no.
a dwarf goat.
No.
Why don't you help yourselves upstairs? Still being very upbeat, still being very positive. I mustn't complain about it, but we've got to be making some decisions today.
Wait, that's big.
Yeah.
That could be an office as well. We could have even a craft desk here. So far, I'm liking it.
It's between the first one and this one at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know.
That baby's due soon. There's no time for swithering.
What can I take from here?
We like that everything is fresh and new, and it's a really good size.
I've got another one to show you. Kirstie's going to come along as well.
Yeah, I think we need to see the last one.
Fine.
There are 2 houses in the running, but the next one could just make it 3.
I'm back with Mike and Karen, who thought the last property might be a bit too much work for them. We're sticking to their #1 spot of Ayleston, where I've found a real head-turner of a house that requires no work. It's a lot of house for the money. It's the most expensive house we're seeing. Very interested to see what you make of this. It's quite telling.
Thank you.
This semi has a similar downstairs layout to the last property, but it's over 25% bigger. The large open-plan living room and the kitchen look out onto the garden.
Upstairs, there are 4 bedrooms, 1 more than they'd hoped for, so plenty of options for Karen's office and storage. There's an ensuite shower room to the master bedroom, as well as a separate bathroom.
At the back, there's a dog-friendly garden and a garage, yet another option for Karen's office. It's all on the market for offers in excess of £230,000, the very top of this pair's budget. But if Karen and Mike don't want to renovate, that's the price tag for a beautifully finished house in the location they love. Coming into a very big sitting room.
It's not the doer-upper that I had doubts about before. But yeah,
They
the kind of
obviously
initial,
did do it up.
They've done it up.
They've done it up.
Yeah.
And then you've got a lovely garden.
Oh, wow.
That's nice, isn't it?
And what you've got then is kitchen and a kind of gym room, which you could convert into an ideal room for you. You two go and have a look and see what you think.
Ah, OK. It's got power. I could work from here.
I think you've got Karen's cogs turning, Kirstie.
You might be right, Phil, but they need to really consider the best investment for Mike's inheritance. Stick needles in my eyes. I will not raise the subject of house number 2 again. You can't add value to this house. You can add value to the other house. Anyway, go and have a look upstairs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
Cheers.
It's huge.
It's really big, yeah.
Oh, nice. Roll-top bath.
House number 2 is a cracking house in a perfect location, a great investment.
Deep breath, Kirstie.
Nice enclosed space outside. Protect Harley from the neighbours or the neighbours from Harley.
The last time I banged my head against the fridge, I actually dented it. This place has a lot to offer, but I can't help but wish they'd be a bit braver about the last one.
Well, you should be pleased that they like something.
Oh, fire.
And I don't think Karen's given up on property 2 just yet.
Kirstie's got me thinking about, could you do something similar on that second property?
My brain keeps just erring onto the side of, you don't have to do it.
So, what did you think of the 4 bedrooms?
There is a lot of space up there, isn't there?
Is it right for you?
us? Or is it just a really nice house that we can appreciate what they've done?
Let's go back to the pub,
Yeah.
talk some things through.
That's great. Yeah,
Thank you.
OK, right, off we go.
Let's go.
Karen and Mike have got some thinking to do. Pay the premium here to get everything they want, or put the work into property 2 and really make it their own.
I'm an hour southeast of Ayleston, visiting Rushton, which is just a stone's throw from Tom and Claudia's original search area of Wellingborough. They've been a positive pair, but need to make some tough decisions, so I've brought Kirstie along to give them a gentle nudge.
Well, thank you for coming. You're even on time.
People in glass houses, Phil Spencer.
As ever, it's not all as it seems.
Never bank on women who are just about to pop, just picking any house.
I've asked you for some help and encouragement to come along today.
No, you didn't.
Not criticism. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look who I found.
Very nice to meet
Very
you both.
pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Have you ever been to Rushton before?
No.
That's good.
Never heard
That's
of it.
good.
Nearest station is Wellingborough. It's about a 10-minute drive. But on the other hand, I think you might find the station might become less of a concern when you've seen inside the house.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
This lovely period property is ready to move into. With their baby due imminently, that would suit Tom and Claudia down to the ground. Downstairs, a new kitchen has been fitted, and there's a 24-foot lounge diner.
Upstairs, there's a big family-friendly bathroom and 2 bedrooms.
Out back, although the garden's not fit for goats, there's a workshop that could be Tom and Claudia's new office or a craft space. There's lots of options here, and it's all on offer at £160,000, 15 grand under budget.
So this is a really, really lovely house.
Yeah.
In terms of the flow and the light, it's the best thing we've seen by much.
It's really lovely.
It's got the workshop, the craft room at the back.
Okay.
It would have been built as a 3-bedroom, but they've moved the bathroom upstairs, which means it's only a 2-bedroom. So that's the difficulty.
This pair are taking it down to the wire. Time for you to work your magic, dearest.
So, first things first, an upstairs bathroom, and not just a bathroom, an upstairs
wow.
palace.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that's really huge.
And then a really good-sized bedroom.
I'm impressed.
Phil seemed to think that you were quite keen on the first property you
I
saw.
really liked it because I like the quirkiness of it. But I can see this will work better, and I do love the bathroom.
And also, you got a loo downstairs as well.
Yeah, that's good for Tom.
All homes should have an outdoor loo for men to use.
I agree. I so agree.
Nice to see you two getting along so well.
Great little space.
You don't look blown away.
It's almost easier when you go somewhere and it's a bit more run down and you can kind of imagine putting your own footprint on it.
You're both very casual about it. It's quite serious. She's about to have a baby.
Yeah. I don't know, it still feels like it's coming in stages, so yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's
only-
definitely not coming in
No.
stages. You want to get this sorted.
Yeah.
Come on.
While Tom and Claudia take another look around,
So one thing I really like here is like the bathroom. It's massive.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I've got a surprise in store for Kirstie.
You look happy about something.
They made us a present.
Bring it out. I know you so...
You know, she's quite into crafting. Look who she's made. And me.
You got hair. That is absolutely
I quite
the
liked
best.
her knickers,
Kirstie
but
does.
that's...
We could do an office in here.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, it's good size room.
Do I take you and you take me was what I thought.
No, I can't split them up. Can't they're a Phil and Kirstie pair? We haven't had a waistcoat from you ever since I called you a magician. You've stopped wearing waistcoats.
That's very true.
Well, I think I may have conjured up a winner here.
We've already had a punch up.
And a kiss.
Oh!
We didn't bring any pins, though.
No.
But you can get some.
So,
OK, so does the house match you as well as the dolls match up?
I'm falling in love with it more than the
Good.
first one now.
Well, my work here is done. Hello, Phil. I'll help you, and you'll find a better house with me.
did you want to go back and look at the first house?
I don't know now.
I don't know, yeah.
At first I was like, yeah, I would love to look back and compare, but now I'm sort of like, do I need
Can you
to?
concentrate, please? Come on.
Okie dokie.
Vamos.
Thank you.
She's very happy about that.
It's good to have two in the running, but hopefully another look at property one is enough to have them finally choose their new home. I'm searching in Northamptonshire with my couple Tom and Claudia. For them, it's between property 4 in Rushton and property 1 in Kettering. I'm hoping a second look at the first house will help them decide.
So despite what you said about not needing to come and see this, I actually think it's important that you do.
Yeah, you're already torn as well. So.
I'm torn.
Your instant gut feel will be quite important, I think. You go first.
The last house was a belter, but here they'll get almost 150 square feet more for less cash.
It's a bit bigger than I remember. I'd sort of, in my mind, I'd made it narrower and thought the other space was much bigger, but it's not.
Oh my God!
Kitchen's good.
So hard, and I still love those features.
Yeah.
There's so much potential in this house. Whereas house number 4, it's already at the top of its game. But somehow, I just can't help hoping they go for this one.
I love Kettering, and I think the location of this house is just perfect. Everything is at our doorstep.
We don't call it location, location, location for nothing.
So I hope you agree it was worthwhile coming back to see this.
Yeah, it was. Because now I feel like everything has shifted again, and I'm back into this one as my favourite.
Part of my role is to make sure that you've considered all of your options.
Yeah.
You're kind of flipping around a lot, aren't you?
We are at the moment.
Let's go and sit down and work it through.
It's also decision time for Mike and Karen. 2 of the properties are in their ideal location. Property 3 is at the top of their 230k budget, but in walking condition. And property 2 is 30 grand cheaper, with bags of potential.
We've seen 3 properties. I'm confident that you've seen the best of what's available this week.
There was 3 very interesting properties that were shown to us, which helped gather our thoughts, made new priorities.
Property number 2, we like to keep life exciting and challenges and doing things we haven't done before. So to have an opportunity to create your home in the neighbourhood that we love.
I feel passionate about property 2. I wish I'd been able to show you pictures of what that house would look like. But it would pretty much look like property number 1, yeah. But if it was finished, it would be on at 245, 250.
Yeah.
The opportunity is there, but these 2 would need to be ready to take it on.
It's also time to get serious with Tom and Claudia. I've got to pin these 2 down to a property.
You liked that first house on the first morning, but then actually you liked several of the other ones as well.
Yeah, we sort of like bits of the second and third. And then today the fourth was like, it blew me away. And I was like, ooh, I could see myself here. And
It is very soft.
Yeah.
It's a stunning house. I quite strongly felt that it was necessary to go back to property 1, even if it was to write it off, because I know it was still lurking in your mind, but it seems to have come back into sharp focus.
Yeah, you were right. I mean, I remember why I fell in love with it.
Claudia, you just want to nest, don't you? You just want to nest.
It's totally right. Yeah.
So I'm delighted if you're going to go for that house, but I don't know if you are.
We are.
We are, yeah,
we
we've decided,
yeah.
Great.
We have a winner. Now I need to get them over the finish line.
It's on the market 160 grand, so it's a question of how low do we go?
Yeah. That's what we're hoping you might help us.
I think if we start 155.
I think it's a reasonable price. We're not going to get a huge amount off.
No.
But we've never done this before. We've never bought a house, so we don't really know where to start.
No, that's what I'm here to help with.
Yeah, please.
Should we give it a go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Neil, hi there. I wanted to let you know we've had a very positive second viewing, and I've got an offer for you of £155,000. 100% ready to go. Baby is due in a month, so the quicker we could get this done, the better. Thanks very much. Bye. Yeah, he says there could be a bit of flexibility, so how much flexibility, we don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a plan B if this doesn't go according to plan? So OK, that's answered my question.
Yeah.
There is no plan B. We've got to sort this out.
We must sort this out.
Over with Mike and Karen, property 2 in Elston remains the smart choice. But they've been through a rough time, having lost both Mike's parents recently. And I think for now, a project is feeling like a lot to take on.
Property number 2, perhaps even in 6 months' time, a year's time, when we've had a bit more time to have a bit more headspace, I think we would have been all over that I just don't know what it is at the moment that doesn't feel right about doing that right now at this moment.
It's their headspace.
We don't want to wait around forever for that 100% perfect house. You know, that's kind of a dream. They didn't fulfil enough across the board. It's been a tough road for us, and to get our lives moving in the right direction.
When we first met, I said, this is a search which on paper
Should be straightforward.
should be straightforward. I don't want you to rush into buying the wrong thing. Let's straight to dog-friendly property.
Absolutely.
Dog-friendly
Cheers.
properties.
Thank you.
For Mike and Karen, it's just going to take a bit more time.
With Tom and Claudia, we're waiting for news on our offer. £5,000 under the asking price.
Hi, Neil. Hi, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can I just pass that on? Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks, Neil. They've agreed it.
Oh, God, thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you so much.
You're going to be very, very happy there, both of you. Thank you. Good start. There's not a puddle under the seat there, is there? Let's raise a glass for a cup of tea. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I hope you're very happy. You will be very happy.
I really enjoyed it.
It's days like this that make it all worthwhile.
After our search, Karen and Mike gathered their thoughts, and a property they had previously discounted came to mind.
We had to take stock a little bit and said, maybe we should take another look at that.
Got in contact with Kirstie and she gave us some advice of what ballpark we should go for.
They agreed a price of $227,750, just over £2,000 under budget, for this 3-bed semi in Ayleston, and they're hoping to complete in a week. Finally, all three of them will be under one roof.
A really nice, secure garden for him. Canal path that leads you onto the Ayleston meadow. It's only 2 streets away from the pub, so that's brilliant.
That's handy, as I think it's time to raise a glass.
Mike asked me to marry him, and we had a lovely punt ride. I turned around and Mike had a ring in his hand, and I almost fell off the boat.
I was just happy she didn't swim for shore.
Great news after a tough couple of years.
My family would be very happy to see that we're making our next stage in the life and make a happy home.
And a happy home, I'm sure it will be.
10 weeks on, Tom and Claudia are hoping to move in 2 weeks and are thinking ahead.
We've got sort of a folder of ideas.
Have the office shed in the garden. We moved the bathroom upstairs.
And this creative pair are excited for a new backdrop.
We weren't even looking at catering.
I don't think we would have found that property without Phil and Kirstie's help.
While preparing for the move, they've had their hands full.
Ta-da! We made a human.
Daughter Nina was born 6 weeks ago, and they don't want to stop there.
Tom is quite keen on having another child quite soon. I'm like, give me a break.
When you're ready.
Will they be hearing the pitter-patter of tiny hooves?
10 years down the line, if we move, get a dwarf goat, because unfortunately I can't have it there.
So for now, they're happy as a herd of 3.
I'm looking forward to decorating and then looking forward to the first steps of Nina.
I wish them all the best.